mentalism tutorial, everything happens out of sight of the performer. Yet the performer knows exactly what has taken place so far. I am Kaushik Biswas and you are watching my channel Kaushik Biswas Magic. Welcome to my channel. Every week I am uploading several mind-blowing magic and mentalism tutorials on this channel. So if you love magic like me, and if you have come for the first time, I'll request you please support me by subscribing this channel. If you like this video, strike the like button, share this video with your friends and write in the comments how you enjoyed this video. Also don't forget to strike the bell icon for new upload notifications. First, I'm going to show you what the audience is going to see and then I'll explain you the secret. As there is nobody in the studio today, I'll be performing this effect all by myself in order to show you the effect. Let us assume that the spectators are seated in front, you are seated at a table, and one of the spectators is seated towards your left and another spectator to your right. Now you take out a piece of paper, folded paper, and place it on the table like so. You don't draw any attention to this. And then you show them a deck of cards. You can ribbon spread the deck and show that all cards are different and then close the spread. You ask the first spectator to guess what the top card is, because just now you have spread the deck and whether he has noticed the top card. Whatever the answer is, you show that the top card is an ace, the ace of clubs. So the first card is an ace of clubs. You take this ace of clubs and place it on your table. Now you ask the second spectator who is seated beside you to your right that whether he can guess the next card. This is ace of clubs and what could be the next card. Whatever the answer is, you show that this is two of clubs. So this is two of clubs. This is ace of clubs. So you take the two of clubs and drop over here. Now the first card is an ace, ace of clubs. The second card is a two of clubs, and you now ask them to guess what could be the next card. By this time the spectators might say that it is three of clubs. You say absolutely right, it is a three of clubs. So you take the three of clubs and drop here. You don't need the rest of the deck, so you place it aside and you give it a very good shuffle. These cards are given good shuffle, and then you hand this over to the first spectator, that is Mr. X. We'll assume that he is Mr. X and you hand it over to Mr. X, asking him to take these cards behind his back or under the table and give it a thorough mix without looking. And after he is satisfied that the cards are thoroughly mixed and he has no idea as to what card is where, he has to retain one card to himself without looking and hand you over the remaining two cards under the table or behind your back. You can perform this behind your back while standing. I'll explain you how to do it a little later. So you are getting two cards from Mr. X. Now you under the table, you take this, you give it a good mix and take one of these cards and hand this over to Mr. Y, that is the second spectator who is seated to your right, and retain one to yourself. At this point, nobody has idea as to which card is taken by which spectator and which card is to the performer. Nobody knows. It is really impossible because everything has taken under the table, out of sight, or behind the spectator's back. Now you start divining the cards. You look at the first spectator's eyes and then do whatever you like in order to mentally divine the card he has taken and say that he has taken the Ace of Clubs. Let us see. And you are absolutely right. He has taken Ace of Clubs. And then you say that I have no idea as to what card I have taken under the table, but still I can guess. The card, remember the cards are still under the table. So you cannot see any marking or anything like that. So you say that I think my card is the Three of Clubs. So saying you take it out and then you turn over and it is indeed Three of Clubs. And that means only one thing, that Mr. Y has taken the Two of Clubs, and sure enough, he has taken Two of Clubs. Absolutely wonderful. This effect is just like free will, but you are not yet finished. You say that you might have noticed that I have placed a piece of paper, folded piece of paper over here, and the final outcome has been predicted. So saying, you unfold the paper and here it is written, Mr. X, Ace of Clubs, performer, Three of Clubs, Mr. Y, Two of Clubs. Absolutely amazing. It is very easy to perform. But don't go away, because there are some important points which I want to discuss with you so that you can perform this effect without any problem. So let us get into the secret. So here is the secret. First of all, you need a prediction like this. Here I have written Mr. X, Ace of Clubs, performer, Three of Clubs, Mr. Y, Two of Clubs. But it will be better if you can write in a sentence, just like a prediction, that I predict that Mr. X, or you can learn their name and then make the prediction. Mr. X, or the first spectator to my right or to my left, you can write in that way. The first spectator to my left will take Ace of Clubs. The performer, or I'll take Three of Clubs, and the spectator to my right will take Two of Clubs. Ace of Clubs, Three of Clubs, Two of Clubs. Or if the second spectator is a lady, you can say that the lady will take Two of Clubs. So the writing should be such that it creates some interest, not like this. I have written it just to save some space so that I can write it large for the camera to catch it. So this is your prediction. You place it here on the table. Another preparation is required, and that is you need 3 decks of cards. I'm using bicycle deck, bicycle rider deck, and from there I have taken out 2 of clubs, 3 of clubs. Other than this, you need 3 ace of clubs. You take 2 of clubs and a 3 of clubs. If you are seated at a table, place it on your lap in such a way so that the spectators cannot see what is there. But if you perform this standing, you can put these 2 cards, the 2 of clubs at the top and the 3 of clubs at the bottom when they are facing down, to inside your back pocket, and keep in mind which card is outside. Say the 2 of clubs is on the outside and 3 of clubs is towards your body. So if you are standing, you can perform this very well. So I'm placing this on my lap, and I know the top card is 2 of clubs. Now you place the 3 of clubs over here. On top goes the 2 of clubs, and on top of these the 3 ace of clubs go on top. You are now ready for the performance. You take out and place this prediction over here. Don't draw any attention to this at the beginning. At least that is how I prefer to perform this. This idea actually came from a secret created by John Booth. But in that magic, in that mentalism effect, a confederate was required. But this is my own effect, though the effect is same, but the procedure is completely different. So here I have the two ace of clubs on top, followed by two of clubs, three of clubs. You are now ready. Take the top card, a single card, and show it is a ace of clubs. So saying, you place it here like so, a little bit towards your right, and say that the top card is the ace of clubs. So saying, you just take it with your right hand, and as you place it on the table, as if unintentionally, give them a glance of the face. Now this is an intentional handling, but it should look as if they have just got a chance to see the card before you dropped it on the table. So you just take it and just do like so and say that I'm going to place it over here. And they have noticed that you have shown the top card as the ace of clubs and you have placed the ace of clubs on the table. There is no doubt in it. Now this is a convincer. It is very important because the next step is you are going to do a triple lift. You don't need to be worried about a triple lift. Previously I was also very much scared performing a triple lift, but with the proper misdirection and the proper presentation, triple lift is very, very simple. You can just go away with it without any problem. Because you now ask that this is ace of clubs and whether they can guess what card could be the top card now. Now as they are thinking and as you are asking the spectators, with your thumb you count three cards. So you count 1, 2 and 3, and then say that the top card is the 2 of clubs. Now you place it likewise a little bit towards your right. Now very important point is that whether you are picking up a single card or a triple card, your handling should be same. There should not be any difference in the handling. So you place it likewise here and then say that this is an ace and this is a 2. So saying, you just square it up for a fraction of a second, take the top card and then drop it like this. But in this case, of course, don't give them a glance because it is another ace. So you just drop it over here. So now you say that that is an ace of clubs, this is a 2 of clubs. Now can you guess what is the third card on top of the deck? Now as they are guessing as before, but by now they will say that it is 3 of clubs, but you are getting ample time to count once again 1, 2 and 3 cards, and then say that you are absolutely right or you are wrong, whatever the case may be, and show that it is a 3 of clubs. And you place it again likewise and then say I'm going to place it over here. So you square it up and take the top card and place it there without giving a glance. Now you place this away, you say that I don't need them, and you just give it a mix, a very quick mix. Now as you are mixing, spectators will never know which card is where because you are giving a mix, and then follow the steps in the presentation. Hand this over. They also take it under the table or at their back and they mix the cards. The first spectator takes one card, retains one card and hands you the 2 cards under the table or at your back. If they give it at your back, you just put it inside another pocket, your trousers pocket, and take out these 2 cards and take one of these cards. Don't take them out, but you just put it in your pocket and take this out at your back and hand over to the second spectator, that is Mr. Y, the 2 of clubs, which was at the top. But if it is handed under your table, you simply put it under your table, on your lap, and take the top card from the previously placed two cards, and take the top card, which is a 2 of clubs, and hand it over to spectator number 2, that is Mr. Y. And then at this moment, everything is under the table or behind their back. They have never seen their cards, neither you have seen what card you have taken. But it's time for divination. You define that the first spectator, whichever way you like, you can just build up the situation and then say that you have taken the ace of clubs, which is right. Then you just say, I think I have taken the 3 of clubs, and you are right. And that only means one thing, that the second spectator, that is Mr. Y, has taken the 2 of clubs, and it is 2 of clubs indeed. Now at this point, everybody has forgotten about this piece of paper. You draw attention to this paper and then say that you might think that I have made a wild guess, but it is not a guess. It is a divination. Not only a divination, I have made a prediction. So saying, you open it. That is it. I hope you enjoyed today's performance, and the effect is very, very good. If you can perform this with a proper presentation, it is going to be something really very good, very interesting, very amazing. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and write in the comments how you enjoyed this video. See you again next time in the next video. Till then, have a nice time. Bye bye.